Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you're having an awesome day. Today I just want to give you guys a little walk around of my Jeep TJ. I haven't really talked about my car on the channel before. We've talked about Scott's quite a bit. The main reason is that I wasn't sure what I was actually going to be driving in. I had a 96 Chevy Tahoe that we did a motor swap on, and that was a pretty cool little truck, but it was having a lot of issues and just wasn't working out well for what I wanted it to do. And then I had an old Buick Roadmaster wagon that I loved, but I'd already had it for a few years and I was kind of ready for something different. So my dad had this TJ that he built out over the summer, and he was kind of interested in the wagon a little bit. So we worked out a trade for the wagon and the Tahoe and some money, and I ended up with this 2000 TJ that I'm going to build into an overland rig. So my dad's already done a bit of work to it, as you'll see, so it doesn't need really anything right now, and that's why I was most excited about it, is it's kind of already ready to go and have some fun. Now I got a lot of plans for it. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff to it, but I'm gonna just cruise with it for now and just enjoy it, and then kind of figure out what I want to do to it as I go. So I'll just give you, this video is just gonna be a quick walk around of the truck as it sits right now, and then just show you what's been done to it, talk a little bit about maybe what I want to do to it, and just give you guys an idea of what I'm driving now. So yeah, here it is. Alright, so here it is. This is a 2000 Jeep Wrangler TJ in blue. It has the little 2.8 liter 4-cylinder. I kind of wish it had the V6, but honestly, now that I've been driving with it on the 4-cylinder, it's really not that bad. It's plenty of power most of the time. It struggles a little bit on big hills in the mountains if you're still in 4 high. If you go down into 4 low, it has no trouble at all. So yeah, I'm really not too worried about that. It is a manual transmission, which I love. It's what I really wanted. Makes it way more fun to drive and just gives you that extra bit of control when you're on the trails. Just do a quick walk around here. So as you can see, it sits a little bit taller. My dad did just a little 2-inch spacer lift right now, which is perfectly fine for right now. That was just enough to be able to get these 265/70/17 Goodyear Wrangler dirt tracks under here. They are sitting on Jeep JK wheels, which is the newer body style wheel. To do that, obviously the bolt pattern changed, so we had to go with a little bit of a spacer here. Give us a little bit more, it's a spacer and an adapter, I should say. It changes the bolt pattern too, so that you can put JK wheels on there. So I think it looks nice, modernizes the look a little bit, but still pretty clean. So on the front, he did a bumper, winch bumper here. Not sure of the brand. I think it's kind of an off-brand, but it seems to be really good quality. Gets the job done. And then we've got a Harbor Freight winch on the front, which also, you know, not a name brand, but gets the job done. So I haven't had any trouble with it at all. Obviously, the winch sits right behind the license plate like that. So we've got some lights in the bumper here, some little driving lights. We also have lights here sitting on the bumper. We've got a couple windshield mounted ones as well, or I should say windshield pillar ones, and then we have a 50-inch light bar across the top, which does have some moisture in it. I'm going to take that thing apart, air it out, and reseal it here soon. And all those lights are controlled with a little light controller here. These things are really neat if you haven't seen these. S-Pod is the name brand one, but you can also get some off-brand ones on like eBay and Amazon and stuff like that. And basically what they do is it's a little box that mounts under your hood, and then you just run one wire to this thing, and this is the controller, and then all the rest of your accessories you just wire to that box under the hood, and you just plug it right in, and then you have control here. So works super good and saves you from having to wire stuff all through your truck. So while I'm in here, I'll just show you the rest of the interior. Little Bluetooth stereo here, works good, gets the job done. Kind of a mess in here right now. I do carry both my kids in here, and it's not been near as hard as I thought it was going to be. I can fit 2 car seats, no problem. There's only one in here right now, but the other one just goes right there on that side. Not a problem at all. Got my couple of my patches here mounted on my dash. This is a Rampage frameless soft top. Works pretty good. It's a little droopy right here, but I'm not too worried about that. One really nice thing about it is it's got like compartments up in here. So when you take the sides and the back off, you can actually slide them up into the top, keep them in the top of the rooftop, and have them with you, but take them out, which is pretty cool. So, but we're going into fall, winter here, as you can see, so it'll probably stay on for the rest of the time. All right, what else do we got? Got the matching JK wheel on the spare. My dad also swapped out all lights for LED, which is really cool. So LED taillights there, and we got these split LED headlights up here, and then all the corner lights and everything have been swapped out for LED as well. The paint's not in the best condition, especially like right in this area. So what my dad did is he just did a section of flat black vinyl, which I think looks pretty sweet. What I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna wrap this grill here, the whole grill, in flat black, so it'll kind of go all the way up through and tie it in a little bit better. I'm trying to think of what else I've done to it. I have built some limb risers that attach right here in this hole, and then I kind of fabricated these little brackets with the hood latch. I have them off right now though. The main reason is the factory rubber here on the hood latch is pretty stretchy, and what was happening is the tension from the limb risers was actually kind of pulling up the hood, and then when I went down the highway it was kind of like bouncing around and freaking me out a little bit. So I'm going to replace these with some stronger rubber here soon, and then I'll probably put the limb risers back on. I do plan to do a real lift. I'm probably going to do the 2.5 inch rough country lift. When I do that, I'll go to 285 70/17 tires all the way around, probably KO2s. They'll probably be a little bit though, not till at least this summer, maybe even after that, because I'm perfectly fine with it the way it is. I don't do too hardcore wheeling, so this will be more than I need. I'm gonna mount my CB antenna. Let me grab it. My CB antenna is gonna go right here eventually. There's a pretty cool mount that just ties into the tail light there and lets you mount an antenna, but I think that'll be a good spot for it. And then I'm probably gonna do the CB mount that goes right here. Mount the CB right there. I've got a high lift jack that's currently on my wife's car. It's gonna go on the hood, mounted to these windshield mounts. And yeah, that's kind of all I've got planned for right now. Just trying to build it, make it capable enough to do what I want to do. But I really like it. I'm a Jeep guy at heart, and I had kind of forgotten that. I sold my YJ a few years back, and I didn't realize how much I'd missed it until I got back into this thing. And realize now that I'll probably have a Jeep the rest of my life. It may not always be my daily driver, but there'll always be one in the garage, I think, just because it's just so me. They're so practical and so fun. So odd in a good way. Anyways, that is my 2000 Jeep TJ. I'll be posting updates as I go. As I install stuff and little projects on it, I'll be making sure to post them here on the YouTube page. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Thanks.